Well, only took 8 games, but you see the rivalry now, or
Oh yeah, that was intense. That was a lot of fun, and it just shows you, the team we got. We battled tonight. There was ups and downs all game, and I think we managed to stay away from suspensions. I don't know about them. There was some questionable calls that, not calls. There weren't calls. They called them the right way. So we'll see what happens. But again, I'm proud of those guys. What a weekend! 5 of 6 points against two good hockey clubs.
I mean, can you speak of that because it's not an easy stretch any weekend, but I mean to have those 3 in 2.5 days.
Well, it really lifts the boys' confidence. Obviously, we can play it any way you want. We proved that tonight. Really tough weekend. Two great teams, and we want to move up in the standings. We want to get home ice, and we'd love to get it all the way through the playoffs. So that's another step in the right direction. It's something we've talked about. But again, I'm just proud of every guy on the team, and I feel like a proud dad tonight. Actually, it's one of those nights where you just every guy showed up when they needed. Some guys didn't get a lot of ice at times, obviously, but when they did get out there, they were excellent.
I know the stats aren't going to be gaudy for what he did in the weekend, but Onuska's play over the three.
Anuska was fantastic. I mean, he made some big saves when we needed him. Yeah, there's might be a couple you'd like to have back, but when you play 3-3 and you haven't played, I don't know, 5 games in 3 years, I mean that's pretty spectacular what he's doing. And the guys love him. He makes everybody feel confident. The guys are rooting him on the bench, and it's just it really brings a smile to yourself when you hear the guys on the bench react the way they do.
Easier for a goaltender or harder for a goaltender to have to play 3-3?
I think it's easier from what I'm hearing from the goalie coach, Mike Layton. He's saying that he loved doing the 3-3. He always felt better on the third game. So if that's the case, I guess he might see a couple more 3-3s. But just fantastic. Really happy for him, and hopefully he can continue to play the way he is.
I mean, like you said, tired. I mean, they battle back. They pull even in the third period, and I think it was less than a minute, and you guys responded.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really gutsy effort at times. You could have put your head down a couple of times, said, "Oh," but we didn't. We stayed with it. I thought the third period there was, we actually played pretty good in the third. Obviously, when they pulled the goal, they had some opportunities. We'd like to have that face-off back, some missed coverage. But besides that, I thought we had a great third period. We played down there lots of the game, and I mean the shots don't show that, but I think it was a good effort by everybody.
Weekend Warriors, meet your match. With a sport hood, a custom grill, and 20-inch black aluminum wheels, the Ram 1500 Warlock cleans up real nice.
Savor this one maybe more than some other guys in the team. Is that because you played these guys the most over the years, or?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been a tough team to play against, and they always have the top guys, so I mean, just shooting them out of there, it just makes me smile, and I'm sure all the boys are hyped up too, but for me, the most part, I love beating London.
Did that take you a long time to learn?
No, I mean, right off my first year, I knew they had a stacked team, and all the boys made me aware in my first year, and every night against them, whether it's in their barn or our barn, it's going to be a tough one in a battle.
I mean, shaking off that Friday game where, you got yourselves back in it, couldn't pull out a win, but I mean, coming back with these two on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, the Spitties don't lose on Sundays, first of all, and second of all, not to the same team. I mean, London, again, they're hard to play against, and they have top guys, but I mean, we also have top guys, and we all showed up tonight to play.
How big was it to get up that early lead, especially when you're playing 3 in 2.5 days?
Yeah, I thought it would be more tough than it was, but as long as you're hydrating, eating the right things, getting the right sleep, you shouldn't have a problem, and you should be able to get up just as if you had one game in the week.
The early lead, though, help?
Pardon?
The early lead after 20 help?
Oh, yeah, it does. It does for sure. I mean, when you get up on them, it's just chip the puck deep, get physical. I mean, you own the game at that point, so you'll for sure have a good ending of that game, and we close it out just like we did.
More physical than maybe the other 7? I mean, why so much chippier or so much...
There's some guys on their team and our team that have a history, I guess, and I mean, that's what makes the game so exciting when there's guys out there that really want to battle, and it means something for them. It's just, that's hockey, I guess.
Finally, I know you guys have been chasing people all year. I mean, you finally move ahead of the Sioux with this one into second place. I know you still got games in hand on Flint.
Yeah, it means a lot to us. Wherever we finish in the standings, I know we're going to have a good playoff run for sure. But the higher we finish, the better for us, and we'll just take it from there.
Any nerves at all when they pull it to 1 there in the last 2 minutes?
No, no nerves. We knew we had the guys to sacrifice their bodies and just chip pucks out, keep it simple. And just like we did, we closed out the game, and that's all you could ask for.
Perfect.
All right, thanks.
Biggest crowd of the season tonight. Did you guys feel it on the bench?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I was just talking to a couple of the boys. It's the loudest the WFCU has ever been. So that makes me happy, and all the boys appreciate it.
And you got a message for the fans?
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate it and all your support.
Well, did you see enough rubber over the weekend? Those new pads are broken in now, or?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely more broken in than on Friday night, but it was good. It was good to get them broken in.
Are you happy those finally came in? Was it getting a little weird wearing the green and yellow? And
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like having the new gear in. Just kind of makes me feel that much more like a part of the team, and not that I'm just a new guy, but just more so, truly a Spitfire.
this one mean anything to you tonight?
Yeah, I think it meant a lot to, play against London. They're obviously a strong team, and we had a great weekend overall, getting 5 or 6 points, so that was super exciting.
But for you personally?
Yeah, I think any game I play, I just go out and try and save the puck. It's nothing much more to it than that for me.
Well, you spent parts of 2 years with him, and it's not unfamiliar faces crowding in the crease there.
No, it's fun to play against those guys, but at the end of the day, it's still just saving the puck. Friends with those guys off the ice, but I think once it's on the ice, it's all business.
But you've been close a couple times and couldn't get one with these guys, and now you finally get one.
Yeah, I think that they have a good team over there, and obviously it's not easy to beat them, but I think we did a really good job today. We had a great team effort, and it's exciting to come away with the win.
That's actually kind of what deals kind of worked out for you, though, in some respects, right? To getting the opportunity here.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely been super exciting to meet this new group of guys, and just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win.
Having not played so much over the last 2 years, the fact that you're starting to get these starts, so many starts consecutively, how much is that helping you sort of find that rhythm or find that groove?
I think it definitely feels good. Obviously, I was still practicing lots and that sort of thing, so I think just being able to kind of get some consistent game time, it's definitely been a little bit easier to kind of adjust when I am playing in the game, and I just feel that much more comfortable.
You still talk to Brochu at all, or?
Yeah, we're actually good friends all the time in London. We would always be on the ice early together, working on things and that sort of thing, and he's been a good friend that I've grown up playing against all my life, and going to goalie camps with him actually, and that sort of thing. So I've known him in my entire life, and we're good friends.
You had a chance to tie Hauser for back-to-back 30-win seasons tonight, so you deny him that for at least a couple more days.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to get that, so I don't think he's too worried about that.
No, but it's nice to.
No, it's nice. Sure,
I'm sure
it's nice to yeah.
Is it nice to beat him, or?
I think it's fun to play against him. Anytime getting to play against him is, it's a lot of fun, just because he's a good goalie, and I know I have to bring my best if I want to beat him, and I think it's just fun to play against him.
3-3 days. When's the last time you had one of those? Personally,
probably minor hockey.
Is it easier for a goaltender or tougher for a goaltender to have to do that?
I think it's honestly easy, just because you just get in a rhythm. I think you just get so focused that there's no other really distractions. It's just game after game after game. There's no time to really even think or take a deep breath and relax. It's just recover and get ready for the next one.
But you knew the guys were going to need you at some point today too. I think they had 19 shots on you in the third period. Did you know you were going to have to sort of carry things a little bit down the stretch, or?
I think that obviously just with London was going to make a push. They were trying to tie the game in the third, and I think I was just trying to do my job to stop any puck that was thrown at me, and so just whatever it takes to win.
Perfect.
One more. Last game of the year against the Knights, the big win. Is there a mental edge going into the postseason now? Should you have to play them?
No, I don't think so. I just think that, you know, I think both teams on either side know that the other's very good, and I think we're both going to continue to just get better and build for the playoffs and see what happens.
One more. I mean, do you notice the rivalry?
Yeah.
One side or the other?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, both here and Friday in London, I think both games were very intense. They were very physical. And I think there's lots of emotion into each game. It feels like a playoff game out there. And I think it's just super fun to play in that environment.
Talk about what it was like to have the full force of the Windsor fans cheering you on tonight. Like, that's the biggest crowd of the season so far. What did it feel like being between the pipes for the whole game and having that backing behind you?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Late in the third there, when they got the Spitfire chant going, you could feel the buzz in the arena, and just the entire game, you know, the crowd just gave us that much more energy and life to kind of push us on, and it was great to play in front of them.